What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're back at it in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and today we're going to be doing a tribute flight for the 493rd Fighter Squadron, the Grim Reapers, out of RAF Lakenheath. If you didn't know, they flew their last flight, I guess it was sometime last week, after almost 30 years of F-15C operations out of Lakenheath. I think they started in '94 and they just finished last week. So yeah, it's been a long time of F-15Cs out of Lakenheath, and it's going to be no more. You're going to be deactivated, and then in a year or so, they'll be reactivated, and they'll be flying the F-35. So it's an end of an era. Like, there's been F-15s flying out of there for ages. Anyway, we're on the beautiful RAF Lakenheath scenery. Let's go ahead and see about hopping in the airplane, and we'll get going. All right, here we are. We got a few things to take care of. Let's get covers and chocks cleared off there, and let's get our batteries going and our avionics on. Let's see, let's get anti-collision going, and let's do our right fuel and our right ramp. And I think we're good to go to get her started. It's been a hot minute since I've flown this plane. It's been a long time since I've been in FS2020, guys. Like, those of you that follow the channel that's been watching it for a long time know I used to do a whole lot of flying in FS2020, and I haven't done it in like several months. So good to be back in it, and I love the DC Designs F-15. Like, this is an absolutely awesome airplane. It's one of my favorites to fly. There goes, sweet. All right, we're good to go. That one's fired up. Let's get the other side going as well. Do fuel and a ramp, and then we'll hit the starter. All right, canopy's closed. Engine's about to fire off here shortly. And we'll be good to go. Set taxi. We'll be doing the IPCOP 1 departure out of Lakenheath on the runway 6 departure. We'll fly direct up to the Litchfield radar corridor. We'll transit cross country and drop off the corridor and pick up our first waypoint at a place called Lake Bala. At least that's what I call it. I don't know if you really pronounce it that or not, but I call it Lake Bala. And then we'll fly Mach Loop. Mach Loops are going to be our destination today, so it should be a lot of fun. Let's go turn track IR back on. There we go. And get you situated. All right, I think we're set. Let's hop out and double check, make sure everything looks good. Got a special tribute scheme. There really is an F-15 painted like this, one of the last ones. They painted it in a tribute scheme for the squadron for the final flights that they had. All right, let's go ahead and knock off the brakes. Let's get going. We're deep, deep in the bowels of Lakenheath among all the different hangars and stuff like that. So it's kind of neat. I love the European, or especially the British airfields, because the way they disperse the aircraft. At least the old school disbursement. I think they're kind of getting away from it now. Like, I know the Strike Eagles don't disperse at Lakenheath like the C models did. The Strike Eagles all park on a ramp. There we go. Got our row of Eagles sitting here, the Mud Hens. This is where the Mud Hens roost. You see, not bad. This is absolutely awesome, awesome scenery. Oh, beautiful day. I did have to fake the weather. I was wanting to fly this real weather, but for whatever reason, it wasn't loading in here. It was showing clear skies, and they definitely don't have clear skies at Lakenheath right now, so I don't know what's up with that, but... All right, let's come over here to the parking ramp. We'll go through our final checks just like they do in real life. There we go, that should be good. Let's set parking brake. And we'll exit out of the aircraft. Oh, parking brake should be set. I hope so. All right, there we go. All right, let's get speed brake out. Flaps down. Speed brake back in. I can't talk. There we go. Go through the flight controls. Everything looks good on that. Do the rudders. Those look good as well. All right, I think we're set. Let's hop back in. I'll park and brake off. Let's get rolling. Wind should be out of the north about 8 to 10 knots, so a little bit of a wind today. All right, there we go. Doing single ship today. It'd be fun to do formation on here sometime, but I don't know of anyone else that has the F-15, so. All right, I think we're lined up, ready to go. Let's go ahead and open the throttle. All right, let's go. We won't do a burner departure. I think the C models don't ever do a burner departure, or at least very rarely, out of Lake and Heath. All right, there we are through 100 knots. All right, she's off. She's a little heavy. We got 2 tanks of gas under the wing, so she's a little heavy there. Let's get gear up and flaps. I just realized I was loaded into a little nav map, so. All right, let's turn and follow our departure. I'll throttle a little bit, got a little bit fast there. Beautiful day, right? Like, what a gorgeous day to fly. All right, gotta hit IPCOP at below 19,000 feet, so we'll be fine with that. Then we'll turn on course towards the Litchfield radar corridor. We'll cruise at 14,000 feet. At least that's what the stereo flight plan says, 14,000 feet cruise. Through Litchfield. I think the Litchfield has assigned altitudes. I think it's 14 and 16. Those numbers, I don't know, those numbers jump out at me for some reason, but I couldn't tell you exactly why. I don't know why. I need to go back and research that again. It's been a long time. All right, here we are cruising to Litchfield. Got, that looks like, is that RF Marham? Right there, maybe? I'm not sure. That runway arrangement kind of throws me off a little bit, but I think that might be it. I think that might, yeah, that's definitely it, because you can see the dispersal points, so that's cool. I didn't realize they had a runway layout like that. I guess the other ones are closed. That's one main runway. Cool. All right, let's keep going. Let's hop back in. Go have to make a course correction here real fast. Head back to 270. Or I mean 290 actually. All right, guys, just made a course change to 254 heading for. We just entered the Litchfield radar corridor. For those of you that aren't familiar with it, Litchfield is radar corridor. Across airspace and airways, they actually have a few radar corridors across the UK, and it's basically like certain routes that military aircraft fly to kind of keep them separated from civil air traffic. So that's what we're doing. We're flying down to Litchfield. It's actually, you hear F-15s flying down to Litchfield a lot. I see a lot of people posting pictures from like their yards in the UK with formations of F-15s flying over. They're cruising down to Litchfield. All right, should we just now get ready to pass over Litchfield, the namesake for the radar corridor, and just a little bit past that, it's going to be Wolverhampton. And just a few miles to the west of Wolverhampton, we'll exit the route and we'll turn on course towards Lake Bala. We'll start making our descent, and we'll enter LFA7, fly Mach loop. We'll probably do 2 circuits around and then head back home, and that's going to be it. Now, that won't be it for our F-15C ops out of Lake and Heath. That's the great thing about simming, is that you can recreate things that are no more. So what we plan on doing, we'll be doing some more F-15Cs. All right, now we're heading towards our entry point. We'll go ahead and kill the autopilot. Let's do all that. And I want to do a few turns here just to kind of get used to how the plane flies. There we go. Alright, I think that's better. Alright, now I got a feel for it. Just kind of got to fill it out just a little bit before we get down low in the weeds and then start yanking and banking. Alright, there's our lake straight ahead. That's our steer point, our entry point for Mach Loop. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and make our turn on course here. And we'll start looking for it. Start looking for it. I think I see it now. I see it now. A little bumpy today. Just tad. This is like one of the bumpier flights I think I've had in a while. Let's get our speed back up. We'll be a little conservative the first loop till we get the feel for it. All right, here we go. Yeah, it is. It's bumpy. It's bumpy today, man. All right, back around. Lost a lot of speed on that. Need to do better with the throttle. I'll try to do about 500 feet, 450 knots. I think that's about what they do. All right, big turn coming up. Big turn, big turn. There we go, a little better with airspeed that time. Some of you guys probably know these points. I'm not even going to begin to pronounce some of these places because I couldn't tell you. Like, there's some I literally have no clue how you would even begin to pronounce some of these points. Got a little bit low. Let's get back up. And 450 just seems really fast today for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's the jostling around maybe has like an effect. Make her turn. Another big turn. Rear speed. There we go. All right, there we go. That's gonna be our first loop. We'll do one more and then we'll head back. All right, another big turn. Well, I had a bit of the stutters on that one. I turned settings. I've been changing settings around since the last update. I think I need to dial them back just a tad. Oh, nice view of our shadow there. All right, another big turn. Let's go. There's some videos on YouTube. This actual flight, they did a two-ship formation for the final flight of the F-15Cs through Mach loop, so do a search for that. You'll find it. If I can remember, I'll put a link in the description, but pretty cool to see that. All right, this is it, guys. End of an era. At least in real life, not for us. All right, we'll see about zoom climbing. All right, we're off. That's it. Another day down for Mach loop. Go ahead and start turning back on course. Ah, so beautiful, man. It's so gorgeous. It's absolutely breathtaking. I can't see, my altitude is washed out. That is the only, like, the biggest downside to these HUDs in FS2020 is just they get washed out so easy. And I mean, you can mess with the brightness and all that stuff, but it's still, it's just not, it's not perfect. We'll say that. There we go. Now we can see a little better. All right, guys, we're starting our entry into Lake and Heath. We're going to hit entry point Bravo at a place called Shapia Hill. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not 100% certain on that. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. We'll be landing on runway 6. So entry point Bravo would be our point that we'd pick up for that, or Charlie, but Bravo's a little closer to us, so we're going to hit Bravo. Now we're looking for a waypoint. I think I might see it. I think I might see it right there at 12 o'clock, just a hair past. I thought I had it. Okay, I see it now. I see it. That's gonna be it right here. Right there at 12 o'clock. Alright. That should be. Should be seeing Milden Hall straight ahead. There's the railway line. Okay, so it just flew over our entry point. Oh, I wish I could read this HUD. This sucks so bad. All right, there's Milden Hall. And Lake and Heath right here. This pattern's always it's so tight the way they fly in, and then they do an overhead on top of that. If I'm understanding this correctly, that's the thing, like, it's hard to... All right, let's go ahead and go into break. I wish I could read this HUD. That really just sucks so bad. All right, let's full flaps. Gear down. Not the best run in and break. It's been a minute. It's been actually several months. We need to just go up and do some circuits sometime. I think that would be a lot of fun. right, what's our speed look like? This is a little bumpy. Little bit bumpy today, guys. Here's speed brake out. Keep that nose up. Keep that nose up, come on. I'm still not 100% happy with the flight characteristics on this plane, and I think a lot of it has to do, I don't know if it's my flight controls or what, but, or the settings, but she still seems really springy in pitching the airplane up. She seems like really springy. All right, there we go. We made it back to Lakenheath, guys. Welcome to Lakenheath. That's going to do it for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to hit that like, subscribe, ring that bell. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the F-15s ending their tour at Lakenheath. It's definitely the end of an era. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Really do appreciate you guys. Love all of you, and we'll catch you in the air next time. Peace.